Stan is back in the States, back in the 1LE. I'm back.
I am back. What it do, baby?
I'm back. I'm in the Blackbird, and I'm making a little run. This video's gonna be all over the place because I just got back. I'm all over the place. I got a lot of stuff rolling down the pipeline coming at you soon. But I just gotta, this whole scene might be garbage, but it is what it is for right now. The rest of the video will be top notch. I'm driving to Camaro Fest. I literally stepped off the plane yesterday, did what I had to do. The car was dead. Had to get a brand new, I can't even talk, brand new battery for this bad boy. It's been sitting for 10 months. And I had to get a brand new battery. And the truck, it's got issues. But that's a whole nother conversation. We're in the Camaro right now. I'm headed to Camaro Fest. I'm getting close to where I need to be. I'm about to pop up on everyone. I haven't posted anything on Instagram. I haven't said anything about being home. I was supposed to leave today. Luckily, the Navy actually made something happen where I could leave yesterday. Now I'm here in the Camaro, like I said, and it feels good. It feels good to talk to myself, to talk to you guys. I'm excited. So, oh yeah, and by the way, once you got the battery going, the car was ready. The truck was not ready. The truck was like, it's got to come out of retirement. The truck's old, but the car, ready. I haven't had, except for the battery, haven't had an issue since. So, like I said, I'm about to finish this little, I probably got like 29 minutes is what the car says. So, I'm going to finish this up right here, and then I'm going to hit you guys up when I get to the house, the Airbnb, with everybody there, and I'm going to act ignorant, and then I'll have some Camaro Fest footage, and we'll probably finish it off with some truck footage, and then I don't know. So it'll be over a span of a few days, but enjoy the video. I'm glad that you guys are here with me. I hope you guys enjoy my excitement. I hope you feel it, and let's get to it. I mean, I'm just happy to talk to you guys. I'm gonna stop talking, and I'll be back on here in a minute. All right, so I'm about to pull up. I don't know where this road is. All right, here we go. I ain't drove on American roads in a minute. All right, so I'm about to pull up, and then we're gonna act a little ignorant real quick, have a good time, and then we're gonna get to the highlight reel. But I'm excited, guys. I hope you can see it on my face. All right, the car's all right. We got the car quiet. I'm trying to make a surprise, you know what I mean? Everything looks familiar. This is my 4th time coming to Camaro Fest. Came the last 4 years, I believe. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, here it is. I was like, where is it? Alright. I'm like, what? Got the car creeping. Alright, so we gotta. Alright. Y'all getting a rough, unedited, unfinessed. Shut the car off. Shout out to Khalif for helping me. Alright, he said the garage. Oh, okay. Alright. Look at it. Look at it. I see you, Greg. Can't see nothing in here now. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, man.
What the fuck?
Hey, man. I'm lit. I'm here. What y'all talking about? What we doing? What we got going on? Come on now. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. Where we? No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing. In your car now, Lee?
Yeah. It's probably hot too.
That's unique. Oh, there he goes. He's gone.
Pop, slow it. You good?
Greg was about to get out the way, boy.
You good? Come on, slow. You good over here?
YouTube, I know what you're thinking. Stan, you're just at Camaro Fest, or you said you're going to Camaro Fest, and then we're back here, we're back at the house. Well, yes, that's exactly what happened. We decided that we were just going to come back home from Camaro Fest because they changed the format of how they do things at Camaro Fest, and it just wasn't the same. So we came back home, but that's a good thing for me because my truck, it has some problems, and that's what the rest of this video is going to be about. And probably the title of the video already at this point is about the truck. So as you know, I just got back home from deployment and my vehicles have been sitting. The Camaro, dead battery, like I said, we got that taken care of, but the truck, it's messed up. So when you let fuel sit in a vehicle for too long, some of the rubber hoses can get corroded and brittle. I believe that's what happened to me. So I'm gonna basically show you guys the truck while I work on it. We're gonna get what I think's wrong with it off, and if it is correct, they got it at Summit, so we're gonna drive down to Summit and go grab the correct part and put it back on, and the truck should be back on the road because I need it tomorrow, and I need to have the truck running before I can take the car apart, because otherwise I need the car to do what I need to do. But that's enough of me talking. I've been talking a lot in this video with no action. Let's work on this truck. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys real quick. Truck needs a paint job. It's been getting beat up by the sun for the last 10 months while I've been gone with no TLC. And I knew it needed a paint job anyway. The roof was already messed up before I left, and now the hood's messed up, and I can't live with that. So we're going to get the car done, and then we're going to get this truck taken care of. I've found some body shops that'll work on it. But here we are. Let's get you guys some light real quick. So yeah, truck, as you already know, most of you guys will know what I have going on with the truck. But as you can see back there where it's clean and not dirty, I gotta fix, I think, the broken fuel rail connection line back there is, I think, it's gonna be my issue. So I'm gonna have to tune that up real quick, and I'll work on it real quick, and then I'll probably just put the camera on a tripod while I do that, and then we'll head to Summit. So this is the line I was talking about. I just went ahead and yanked it off the truck because why not? So this is the fuel line I was talking about. It goes behind the intake. I've heard people have problem with this thing when it's sitting. And on the truck, that's the only thing that has fuel as far as the feed fuel system, and that was a problem. That's the only thing that has fuel that runs to it on that side. And I believe the leak was on this side. So imagine this is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. You're at you're on the back side of the intake, so the throttle body's up here in the front. So the way my truck's set up, for a lot of people, my regulator's over here on the firewall. This is a terrible example. Let me just go to the truck. You know, I'm getting used to this, new to this YouTube thing again. So all right, so let's get this thing worked out a little bit. All right, so people always ask about this fuel system. That line right there, a little focus. Come on, there we go. That line right there is a feed from the tank. So the fuel pump back in the tank feeds that line. It goes in the regulator, comes out the regulator. Well, actually no. It goes in the regulator, comes out the regulator at the bottom of the regulator, and it travels this rubber hose right here. Not this one. This one's a vent. I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention. This one's a vent tube. It comes out of the regulator, and this rubber hose right here feeds the fuel rails to this 180. The reason I have this 180 on there is because on these trucks, you can get like a banjo fitting or something, but you can't fit a 180 behind the alternator. There's no space. So like I said, well, not the 180, but the reason the regulator is on there is because you can only feed to one side. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm filming and everything. So you hit this 180 here, and it goes down this fuel rail into this hose here. So it goes here in the back and crosses over and feeds this sides and deadheads here. So you have to have the regulator to keep your fuel pressure regulated. That's the whole point of it. So all the fuel feed is over here on this side. That line, except for right here, is still hose all the way to the back of the tank. So any fuel that I had, the whole leak was on this side, right? The leak was on this side right there where that fitting is back there in the back. Any fuel that's coming in is going over there, and it's not focused. But any fuel that's going in is there on that part of the fuel line and comes out the regulator. I've checked this fuel line here to make sure it doesn't have any holes or leaks in it, and it looks like it doesn't. If it does, that's an easy fix too. For the most part, I'll figure something out, but it's a fairly easy fix. It actually is. I might even get some of that hose while I'm at Summit. Maybe. It's kind of expensive. And then the fuel rails are solid. The injectors aren't leaking. They weren't even getting, the fuel was coming out. And then I've heard people have had issues with this if you sit. And you see how mine's got this weird kink in it? That's kind of like how I left it. And I think that kink plus sitting made it kind of just corrode. So they have this at Summit down in McDonough. So in a minute we're gonna hop in the car and go pick it up. And then we're gonna put it back in, and hopefully I'll jump the truck back off with my dad's truck. And then we will, like I said, hopefully it works. So I'm gonna close this up again. But this is a video I did not expect to make, because we are supposed to be putting this bad boy in the car soon. But like I said, I gotta have the truck before I tinker with this, otherwise I'll be in a bad way. So I'm gonna hop in the car in a few minutes, and then we're gonna head to Summit. Alright, YouTube. Oh god, it's windy. You can probably hear me now. I got my mic on, but we're at Summit. Got this stupid fuel line. We'll probably check out some toys and what they got in here. Probably look at some pistons for my truck. And we'll daydream a little bit. And then I'll just record. I'm on my smaller camera right now, so I don't look like a weirdo. But we'll get in here and see what they got going on. Alright, so I'm home. I have no patience and I already put everything on. So I'll show you what I did real quick. Mainly, so I bought, luckily, the guys at Summit were pretty helpful. Maybe this thing will focus, maybe not. But they were pretty helpful. I decided to... Alright, so I changed the adapter fittings as well. One, I'm lucky I did because I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but the Earl's part that I found that was from Holly for the back connection piece that's back there in the back, it is 6 AN. The one that comes from the Holly Sniper fuel rail kit is 8 AN. So I now have the adapters that are 6 AN to 8 AN. These are just 8 AN to 8 AN. I looked at, this is from the passenger side that was leaking. I can see where the O-rings chewed up a little bit. Maybe you guys can see it, but it's not bad. And my dad just came over here, so we're gonna try to jump this thing off and hopefully it doesn't spray fuel everywhere. And if it does, then I'm just gonna sell it or set it on fire. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so the truck, the fuel problem, that solution that I had fixed it. So if you're curious, I'll put the part numbers in the description below so you can kind of understand what I was dealing with if you're curious. I don't think anyone will really have that problem. It's just mainly because this truck was sitting for so long that it had that problem. Otherwise, you should be good. But I have my regulator, so my fuel pressure was just right where it needed to be. So that's all buttoned up. There's no more fuel leaks. I tried to rev it up and it died. So we're gonna charge it back up in my dash truck again, and I'll try to catch it starting up this time. The last clip you just saw, it wasn't even idling on all 8 because some of the lifters had to pump up. So I try to get that if it'll start back up again. Otherwise the battery's dead and then I gotta buy another battery. So wish me luck, guys. Not yet. Let's try it again. In the truck. Sorry if this is a little bumpy, but like I said, I'm still flustered right now being back home, but oh yeah, it's running good now. Figured I'd drive it, get some juice in the battery. That's what it needed anyway. Whew. I did not want to have to do nothing crazy to this truck, I tell you what. I didn't want to do it, so I'm happy that was a simple fix. It wasn't cheap, because I didn't want to get nothing cheap that wasn't going to work, or that wasn't going to last, at least as long as I needed to. So that was a reasonable fix. I'll take it. Now I can take the truck where I need to take it and get my emissions done. I gotta go see Attitude and get my emissions done. It wants to die, but that's how it's always been. Well, got happy too soon. As you can see here, when I stopped, got home, let it idle for a little bit, it wouldn't start back up after I turned it off. So just chalk it up that it needs a battery. The main thing was to fix that fuel leak. That's done. It drove good. I can deal with the battery, because I kind of hate thinking, hey, is the battery gonna die today because it didn't charge or whatever. So whatever, we'll get another battery. I already got it yanked out. Big problem that's not really a big problem is fixed, so I'm happy with that. I'll take it. And I think that's where I end the video here for now, because I'm tired. I got other stuff to do. I want to edit this video, get it uploaded, and let you guys see it. So if you enjoyed this video, before I forget, I got to get back in the routine. Like, subscribe, share this video. Thumbs up is very important. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, but it's true for any YouTuber. If you just interact, drop a comment. This is the truck. 02 Silverado, 5.3, heads cam. Intake, if you're new, that's the build pretty much. Check out all the videos of that. We got the Camaro, we got the CTSV, we got the 91. So we got plenty of vehicles that are all in the process. We don't have the most money in the world, so sometimes it takes some time, but I am working as hard as I can, not only for the vehicles but for myself, because I'm at that point in my life. So hopefully you enjoyed my video. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. Hopefully I gave you something. It's kind of sad because the truck's not 100%, even though it wouldn't have been 100%. It still would have been like 80% anyway. But like I said, it could be worse. I could have just still had that problem. It was 2 fittings, 4 fittings if you count the actual line, and some time, and we're good to go. A lot of traffic though, a lot of traffic. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. I'll leave it here, and everybody have a good day.